Hi guys, okay, so you're going to be working on a spreadsheet called Banff Royal Hotel, and we're going to be working out some calculations for the hotel. You see on sheet 1 we're looking at months 1 to 6, and on sheet 2 we're looking at months 7 to 12. You're going to be completing the second sheet by yourselves. I'm going to talk you through the first one, okay? So for our first calculation here in column C, we're looking at the number of guests, and we're trying to find out our total cost that they've got to pay based on how many guests are going and the fact that they're paying £80 per night. So to do that, we are going to be doing a multiplication. So our formula is going to look like this. It's going to be equals the number of guests that are going, multiplies, remember that's our star, by the cost per night. Now, because the cost per night is down here, we can use an absolute cell reference, which will allow us to replicate it down. So putting the absolute cell reference will mean that it'll stick on this cell. Now, if you're in one of the computers at school, you can just press F4. On my laptop, I can't do that, so I need to type the dollar signs in myself. So make sure you've got a dollar before the B and before the 11. And then press Enter. And because we've put the absolute cell reference on, when we replicate down, each column will have moved down to the next cell in column B, but it will have stuck on this cell. Okay, so to work out our discount, you'll see there's an instruction here. So remember, I've told you to make sure you check if there's any notes or comments to look at in the spreadsheet that give you extra instructions. This one says if the cost is over 15,000, they get 10% discount, and if not, they're getting no discount. Okay, so we know it's going to be an if statement. So we're going to click on our function button and open up if. In our logical test, we are talking about this cell. So if this cell is greater than 15,000, if that's true, then they're getting a 10% discount. So we're putting 10%. And if it's false, they're getting a 0. And then click on OK. So that's right. The first one, they're not getting a discount because it's less than £15,000. And you'll see these middle three here are getting a 10% discount, and this one are getting no discount. So to work out our new cost, we have to work out what the cost is once you subtract the discount. So to do that, we're going to do equals what the original cost was minus, and then in brackets, we're going to figure out what the percentage of this is. We can take it away. So it'll be that cell again, multiplied by the discount, okay? So we're expecting for the first one, this should stay the same because they're not getting any discount. But as we replicate it down, we should see a 10% discount in the three that have got a 10% discount. So we'll see that this one has gone down from 24,000 to 21,600, which is what we'd expect. So that shows that it has worked. Okay, so in this spreadsheet, we are working out the total number, the total cost based on the number of guests using an absolute cell reference with £80. We're doing an if statement to work out the percentage, and then we're doing subtraction to work out the new cost. So you guys are going to go away and do exactly the same, but you're doing it for the next, from month 7 to month 12. You see the cost per night's changed slightly, but the formula you're going to use are going to be very, very similar. Just make sure you check the discount slightly different. So it's if it's more than £20,000, they're getting a 10% discount for this one. Okay, great, thank you.